He was the undisputed king of the fast food world.
We were doing 4 million burgers a week.
But for Jackie, it was less about fast food and all about fast living.
Jackie was surrounded by temptation, and he indulged in it.
And as his success and fame grew larger, so did his insatiable appetite for booze, drugs, and women.
He'd stumble into the Jackie Burgers late at night, just completely loaded, and he'd just start banging the night shift girls 2 at a time, you know?
I'd be like, thank you, drive through, please.
It was only a matter of time before his uncontrollable addictions would rob him of everything he had ever worked for. Fame, money, love, even his sanity.
Jackie had dropped like 3 hits of acid, and I came home and the carpet was on fire, and he was dancing on his bed naked with 2 Puerto Rican midgets.
A world-renowned icon, his lifestyle of extraordinary excess would send him on a downward spiral that wouldn't stop until he hit rock bottom. This is the tale of Jackie. This is the C True Hollywood Story.
Produce $1 million by the film goes up in flames as expected.
Our story begins with a young boy by the name of Norman Voorhees. Norman grew up in the beautiful suburbs of Phoenix, Arizona. Even at an early age, it was obvious that little Norman craved the spotlight. However, it wasn't until Norman turned 17 that he began to focus those energies and became heavily involved with his high school theater program.
We did it, Mr. Miyagi. We did it.
Encouraged by his high school success, Norman decided it was time to take a chance and moved out to Hollywood with his close friend Troy Devereaux.
Yeah, I had this friend, you know, and he was starting this rap group, and he needed some dancers for his video. It was a small gig, but, you know, really, me and Jackie, we were just looking for any excuse to come out to L.A.
Well, I first saw Jackie in a music video, and I knew there was something special about the kid, and I immediately got in touch with him.
Tony and Norman hit it off immediately, and it wasn't long until Tony landed him his first job.
Well, we were looking for a new spokesman for Jackie Burger, and I gave my friend Tony a call.
So I'm like, all right, what'd you have in mind? He tells me he's looking for something along the lines of a talking chihuahua. I'm just like, that's the stupidest goddamn thing I've ever heard. Why don't you call me back when you get your head out of your ass?
Ed got his head out of his ass and called Tony back.
So he calls me back, and he says, Tony, you're right. Ditch the chihuahua idea. What we really want is someone with elephantitis of the head. And I'm like, now you've got something.
It was obvious that Norman was the man they were looking for. A deal was signed, and from that moment, Norman Voorhees would be known to the world as Jackie. The new Jackie Burger campaign had begun.
And remember, we won't make it until you order it.
The campaign was an immediate success, and Jackie's popularity spread like wildfire. It was during this time that he first met Susan Leary.
He was a bit conceited at first, but there was still something about him that I found so charming. I remember him telling me, if you think this head is so big, why don't you try feasting your eyes on this color?
Jackie was on top of the world, but it was a world of unlimited temptation, and he embraced it to the fullest.
Man, the women. Everywhere we went, Jackie couldn't get enough of them.
He started, sleeping with all these fast food groupies, and it got to the point where he wouldn't even try to hide it from me.
Girls everywhere. I used to joke around and say, ladies, please, there's enough head for everybody, okay?
But even more than the women, Jackie loved to party, hard and heavy.
Jackie's parties were crazy, man. He would call his friends over to his place, and he'd have what he'd call these alphabet parties, And the point of this was to consume a different drug for every letter of the alphabet. The guy would start off on amphetamines, By the end of the night, he'd finish with a couple of Xanax.
I was good at selling burgers, but I was great at getting high.
Arnold, Willis, and Kimberly, Mormons compared to Jackie.
It was inevitable that Jackie's reckless lifestyle would start to get him into serious trouble.
Possible DUI, we're gonna pull him over. God.
7825, code 6, 105 North Avenue.
Sir, please get out of the car and put your hands in plain sight. Put your hands in plain sight.
I made a little mess. What's with all the lights? New dance floor sky bar. Oh, what's up, Punch? I'm here and I'm ready to party. Come on. Let's party, let's dance. Come on, hey, where are the bitches, man? Where are the bitches?
Take him down. Take him down.
Ow! Jeez! Oh, come on. Oh. I'm just trying to have a good time. Things are breaking my nose.
Jackie was convicted of driving under the influence and given 2 years probation.
Jackie loved life in the fast lane, man. I mean, his nose was just like a Hoover vacuum. It was just...
It wouldn't be long before Jackie had another run-in with the law. Driving home from another late night of heavy partying, Jackie was pulled over for speeding, without his headlights on, going the wrong way on a one-way street, in reverse. In the backseat of his car, officers found a loaded handgun and 3 grams of black tar heroin. To make matters worse, Jackie was driving with a transvestite hooker named Honey Wilson. He was arrested and charged with reckless driving, possession of narcotics, and solicitation, a charge that Jackie still denies to this day.
I had no idea that she was a prostitute, let alone a transvestite. I saw this beautiful woman walking alone late at night in a bad area, so I thought I was being a good Samaritan by giving this sweet, innocent girl a ride home.
I immediately recognized him as soon as he pulled up to the car. I mean, he tried to pass himself off as Hugh Grant, but I mean, who's he fooling? I told him, I said, I know Hugh Grant. I've serviced Hugh Grant. And Jackie, you are no Hugh Grant. Hey, baby, you want a date?
Jackie had broken probation, but he managed to avoid jail time by agreeing to a mandatory rehabilitation program. It was during this time in rehab that he made a valuable new friend.
I told him, I said, look, Jackie, take it from me. Don't go the route I did. I mean, this town will suck you dry if you let it. And this is a cruel business we've chosen. I mean, you're not going to be their golden boy forever. Trust me. I mean, you got to stay strong and you got to believe in yourself. Because that's the only person you're going to be able to count on in this world. You know, and then I gave him some of my lithium pills, to help take the edge off.
After completing rehab, Jackie began to experience bouts of depression. His doctor gave him a prescription for Prozac, unaware that Jackie was already taking lithium, an extremely volatile chemical combination.
At that time, I was so depressed, I started popping those pills like they were Flintstones vitamins. To this day, I still can't remember what happened after that.
I came home from work that evening and the house was just completely destroyed. I mean, the furniture was broken and there was writing on the walls. And I find Jackie in the kitchen, wearing nothing but his underwear, eating out of the dog food bowl. And I said, Jackie, what are you doing? But he didn't look up. He just kept mumbling, are you a kibble or are you a bit? A kibble or a bit? Make up your mind. And I said, Jackie, where's Ladybug? And he said, Susan, Ladybug's not here right now. So I looked around and I finally find her. And she was in the oven. He put Ladybug in the oven.
So Susan calls me absolutely hysterical. She says Jackie's lost it. He's out wandering the streets like a raving lunatic, and she wants me to go try to find him. I must have checked every massage parlor in LA, but I didn't have any luck.
Jackie wouldn't be found until the next morning, when Jackie Burger employee Manuel Lopez opened his restaurant.
I found Jackie standing in the freezer. He was smearing special sauce all across his face and screaming, I'm Judge Wapner, and I sentence you to life in hell. I locked him in there and called my manager.
After a brief stay at the Antelope Valley Sanitarium, Jackie went back into rehab. This time around, he managed to stay sober, and the ad campaign resumed. Times were good again, but it wouldn't last for long.
Okay, we're rolling, and action. And remember, we won't order it until you make it. Yeah.
We won't make it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you didn't, Jack.
Hey, don't tell me what I did or did not say, okay? I'm not a f***ing amateur. I mean, I've done this before. I am relaxed. Don't I look relaxed to you? Okay? I mean, this isn't f***ing brain surgery. It's a goddamn hamburger commercial. Okay? What are you looking at? Yeah, run to mommy, you little retard.
Jack, I'm sorry. You're right.
Hey, don't patronize me, Mr. Big Time Director. I'm the big star here. I'm the one with the big head. Nothing means shit without me.
Somebody call 911.
He's bleeding!
There are fractures everywhere!
Jack!
Jack?
Oh my
It was the final conflict in an already strained relationship.
As much as we liked Jackie, he was a liability to the company. At that point, we had to let him go.
I tried to get him some work, you know, but in all honesty, there's not a lot of work out there for has-been junkies.
So if you're looking for the best in hardcore porn, look for Jackie's seal of approval.
Oh, yes. Oh.
But soon, even the most trivial jobs had dried up, and Jackie spent what little money he had left, wallowing in a drug and alcohol-induced stupor.
Another cocktail? No. You cut me off, I will come back there and bitch.
Jackie sank deeper and deeper into oblivion as his world quickly crumbled around him.
I sold everything I owned. I stole from my friends. I would do anything it took just to get high.
Jackie had finally hit rock bottom. This once world-famous celebrity was now living on the soiled streets of LA. He lived a hand-to-mouth existence as he wandered the city on a continuous quest to score the next hit.
My days on the street were definitely the lowest point of my life. Drugs had robbed me of everything and put me in a place that I never thought I'd be. I mean, the hell that I went through, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I did things back then that I'm so ashamed of, I don't even want to talk about it.
Jackie was sucking dick for crack.
Hey! You said we weren't going to talk about that! God damn you guys!
But as fate would have it, a strange turn of events would eventually lead to Jackie's redemption.
Mike, I need some help with these burger patties.
Yeah, I got your burger patties right here.
The incident was a public relations nightmare. Jackie Burger sales plummeted.
We were really in trouble. We needed to change our image. So we brought Jackie back. We had really nothing to lose.
Yeah, we, actually, I found Jackie in a crack house down in Vermont. He wasn't in great shape, to say the least, but, you know, we cleaned him up, and we got him sober, and we got him back in the Jackie Burger payroll.
With the help and support of the people around him, Jackie finally managed to get clean. He has made a triumphant comeback at Jackie Burger, and his popularity is at an all-time high.
You know, Jackie Burger's back, and it's better than ever.
Jackie is still living a clean and sober life, and resides in Malibu with his old girlfriend, Susan Leary.
I missed him so much. I mean, our relationship really is, it's stronger than it's ever been. And last week he bought me a puppy. She looks a lot like Ladybug.
I'll be honest with you, sometimes I kind of wish he would have died, because then he would have gone out like a legend, you know, and he would have been like the Jimi Hendrix of the fast food industry. But, you know, whatever, that's just me.
Hey, it's more money in my pocket, right? Excuse me, sir.
I guess I've come full circle now. It was a long, agonizing journey, but I feel I've become a better person by taking it. If I had it to do all over again, I really wouldn't change a thing, because what I went through makes me who I am today. I know it may sound a little cliche, but I think sometimes a man has to lose everything in order to truly realize what he once had.
A classic tale of rising too high too fast. Jackie's life has been a supersized journey through hell and back. He had lost his friends. He had lost his fame and fortune. He had cooked a dog and performed fellatio on strangers. But in the end, Jackie finally managed to overcome his personal demons, and his future is looking bright.
He was the best, man. Nobody could head spin like Jackie.
Oh, check out the moves. You know I still got it.
You guys should do a special on me. I could fill up 2 hours with the stories I could tell you, man. Me and my crew, we used to roll deep.
We eclipsed those Where's the Beef bitches in popularity immediately. Funny story, Flora, who was one of the Where's the Beef women I used to represent. Another big coke problem. 98 years old.
Jackie would always joke around during sex, and he would say stuff like, "You want fries with that, baby?"
Who's your daddy? Go, Jackie. It's my birthday.
Grimace, though, he was the king. He was the king of sloppy seconds. That guy was a pig, dude. He'd do anything that moves.
Oh, baby, that is a big boom, Mike. I'm packing heat.
I just finished this up, man. Okay. God damn.
Catch the ball, will you? I got $50 on this game.
We love you long. Oh yeah, that's fun. We can have some fun with that.
Oh, cut the camera, man. My parole officer will kill me if she sees this.
Tommy, let's put this in the truck.
You guys done?
That's a wrap.
I haven't even told you about the time me and the mayor, we double teamed those 2 Swedish chicks, man.
Yeah, get the ropes over here, man.
Yo, Hey, where's my $75 you guys promised me? Cheap bastards.